Good morning, Digestive Detective Love Your Guts group this morning. I hope everybody's had a great weekend. We have had a major milestone this weekend. My son has handed in his second major work today. So the HSC, besides the exams, is officially over for us. So we're looking positive at this stage. We're not all going to break down and cry, but we are glad we're getting to the end. So one of the reasons I'm on today for exciting news, one of the reasons I was a naturopath initially at the beginning. Hi Irene, how you going? So one of the reasons I became a naturopath was simply because of my own journey, and because it was just such a struggle and really such a deep learning curve for me. When you go to the doctor and they say, oh, you have to just take medications for the rest of your life, that was a really hard thing for me to take, and that didn't sit very well with me. Hi, Chris. So one of the reasons I became a naturopath was because I wanted to be an advocate for my own health. I wanted to be able to go, I'll listen to that information, but then I'll decide if I'm going to bring it into my diet. For too long, into my life. So for too long, I think doctors have had this place where they have been the be-all and end-all, and we should listen to them. Some of the advice I have had from doctors has been terrible, to say the least. I once had a child who had a broken arm, and the doctor told me to go home and get her to drink more milk because she didn't think it was broken, and that would help if it was broken. So not the best advice. And not that it's their fault either, because they have such a limited period of time to, see you, work out what you're doing. And now, I was talking to my dad about this yesterday, doctors have lost the simple art of physical case-taking skills. So, taking your blood pressure, you don't always get your blood pressure taken. Listening with a stethoscope, or looking in your ears with an otoscope. That used to be normal practice when you went to the doctor. Not so much anymore. No physical observations or anything like that. So more like, let's just write you a script and out you go. Good morning, Mina. So one of the reasons I became a naturopath in the beginning was for myself. So it was a pretty selfish reason initially. But then along the way I thought, oh God, I could probably help other people with this, because I know how hard it is when you are struggling with a condition and your family is sick of hearing about it. That it's not that they're not empathetic, it's just that it's not happening to them, so they don't have the same issues that you have around it, as many of you will know. So I wanted to help people one-on-one. So that was my initial goal. And look, I've been doing that in clinic about 8 years now. This is coming up to my 8th year. In this place 4 years, but in clinic altogether 8 years. So I wanted to, put myself out there a little bit more. I think it's time for me to step up and rather than working just one-on-one, but work one to many. So that way the people that I see would be getting more time with me rather than, the 50 minutes you'd be able to see me every week. So, and more focus and more, asking these specific questions. Oh, that's good, Irene, that you don't like to take any medication too. I think medication has a time and a place. I'm not anti-medication, but I suffered chronic constipation. They gave me a medicine that gave me chronic diarrhea. I should be happy with that? I don't think so. It's an extreme, there has to be a better way, and sort of I'm at the point now where it's no cure, but I can manage it in myself really well. So one of the things that I'm doing, so it's exciting times for me over the next couple of months. I'm scared witless and happy about it all at the same time. I'm actually going to start a membership. So rather than, one of the things people say to me over and over again is, I'd love to see a naturopath, but they cost so much money, and I've been to a naturopath and she costed so much money and we didn't get to where I needed to be. So I hear that a lot. And look, I totally get that, because I think it is a costly business because the government doesn't share the love and share the load of rebates and stuff as they once did. So I'm totally on board with that. So what a membership will involve people signing up to it's going to be called the Gut Health Academy. So they will be signing up to the Gut Health Academy. They'll pay a fee. So all the people in this group and on my mailing list will get first dibs to come in to the group, and you'll be offered a special price that will only be special for the duration of this opening. So as soon as it's opened, hi Margaret Therese, as soon as it's opened, and you'll be offered the special price. As soon as the cart closes, next year when I open it in April, it will be $10 more expensive. So it will give you an opportunity to learn about a lot of things instead of trying to learn about simple things. When you go for a consultation, it's all focused on what's happening with you. This will give you an opportunity to learn about gut health and diet and lifestyle in a longer journey. And I'll be giving you challenges and how-tos and recipes and all that sort of thing as we go. So it will be, thank you, Irene. So I wish that people, can, because healing your gut, like everything, is not, yes, Mina, you can do it remotely. It's all going to be done remotely. So healing your gut is not like you take a pill and you're going to get better and life's going to go rosy. It took 20 or 30 years for your gut to get like that. You need to put in work day after day, which most of you know, and that's why you're here, because you do the work. But this is a way to learn about things that you haven't learned about, like which flours are the best to have, which foods give you the best resistant starch, and how you can prepare them at home and easily, and not complicated, because I see lots of people do fantastic gut health diets and gut health recipes that they're so complicated. I look at them and go, oh my God, I couldn't do that. So this is just to make life easy. It's to give you a path that, you can step through. We'll do diet, and then we'll do sleep, and then we'll do hormones, and then we'll do skin, and we'll make it into a journey and a track that you can follow, that you'll know once you've got to this bit, then we can move to the next bit. So that's my aim, to do that, and to teach more people and get a bigger community together with people that are helping each other, rather than people that are just coming for the information and leaving. But I want to create a community where people feel safe and welcome, and that we can move forward together. I think we do everything better, if we can get support and get help. And sometimes you just need somebody to go, you can do this, you've got this. And that's not always something you can get at home. So that's one of the reasons that I am doing this. And also, I'm looking to head more towards retirement, because my husband's about to retire shortly, so in the next couple of years, 5 or 6 years. So I want to be able to work without necessarily being in a clinic space all the time. So this will give me an opportunity to still teach people and still be engaged and give you the research and resources that I actually know and I have learned, and I want to be able to pass them on to people that they can use them in their everyday life. So that's sort of where I'm going. So if you're in my on my news list, you should receive an email in the next couple of days, hopefully, probably by Wednesday or Thursday. And look, you've got an opportunity to get onto the wait list. Doesn't mean, hi Maureen, it doesn't mean you have to sign up. It just means you're on the wait list, and you can ask me questions, and before it will go live, there'll be a quiz that you can do, and you'll move into a course, and then we'll move into opening the cart for the actual membership. So that's sort of where we're going, or where I'm going, and I'd love for a lot of you to come along for the ride with me, and you'll have more one-on-one time with me. One of the things is you'll have a group, and in the group once a week I will be there live, and I'm looking at coming in other times as well. I just want to see more people get better through their gut health, rather than thinking that it's a simple it's taking a simple pill is going to fix it, because that's not the answer. The answer is that it's small, consistent steps that we take every day, surrounded by a community that can help us get there. So that's my news for today. I hope everybody's had a terrific weekend and you've got a fantastic week geared up. Keep your eye out. Any questions, let me know, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great week, everybody. Thanks.